Welcome to the world of nanomedicine. Today we are diving into a fascinating topic in the field of medicine, or better to say nanomedicine. This topic you would find. The topic is active targeting in breast cancer. Yes, breast cancer, this is known to you. Many women suffer from this problem. This is known to you, and in most of the cases, chemotherapy and radiation therapies are used. And this way, countless lives have already been saved. But there is a problem with these two types of treatments, chemotherapy, either it is chemotherapy or radiation therapy. In both the cases, these are actually non-specific. And what is the target of those therapies? The target of those therapies are to destroy the cancerous cells. But while doing these things, means while destroying the cancerous cells, they also affect the healthy tissues of your body. So that means improvement is required, and one such improvement is the use of nanomedicine. That means here actually the field of study is here nanotechnology. With the help of nanoparticles, the drug is delivered to the targeted site. Here we are talking about breast cancer. That means cancerous cells are present in the breast. So when the injection is infused into the patient's body, the drug should directly go to the cancerous cells which are present in the breast without affecting the healthy tissues. Okay, so that means there is some technology being used here in this case of nanomedicine. So what is done actually, there are so many types of nanoparticles. First, you should have an idea about the nanoparticles. Size varies from almost 1 nanometer to 100 nanometer. You know, nanometer means what? 1 nanometer is equal to 10 to the power minus 9 meter. This is known to you. So sizes of the nanoparticles vary from 1 nanometer up to 100 nanometer. And that's why this is called nanotechnology, and in the field of medicine, this is called nanomedicine. So what is done here in case of targeted therapy for breast cancer? What is done? Nanoparticles are chosen first, and they are engineered so that they can carry the required drug to the target site. Here, required drug means normally in the form of antibodies or peptides. Required drugs are taken. Either the drugs are encapsulated or they are fixed to the surface of the nanoparticle. So many types of nanoparticles are there, like liposomes are there, magnetic nanoparticles are there, gold nanoparticles are there, polymer nanoparticles are there. So many types of nanoparticles are there. Whatever be the nanoparticle, first of all, nanoparticles are chosen. Which nanoparticles are to be used in such therapy. After choosing the nanoparticles, drugs are selected. Okay, such as trastuzumab or commonly known as Herceptin. This drug, this is actually a kind of antibody which is used. So either this drug is encapsulated or fixed to the surface of the nanoparticles, and therefore other things are also mixed and to form the solution so that it can be infused to the patient's body. And when it reaches to the target site, so what is the technology being used here is the tendency or the affinity of those antibodies or the drug to bind to the receptors which are found on the surface of the cancerous cells. As an example, I can say, I can give you the example of HER2 receptor. Actually, these HER2 receptors are overexpressed, and here the antibodies such as trastuzumab, they can bind to those receptors. That means they won't bind to other receptors, those drug particles. Okay, they have the tendency to bind only with the receptors HR2 found in the patient's body, where there is cancerous cells, means tumor. Okay, so what happens? So when the nanoparticles along with the required drug reaches to the breast of the patient, in that case the drug means, the drug means here antibodies, they bind to the cancerous cells, means receptors of the cancerous cells, and that way the growth signal is prevented, and therefore the proliferation of the cancerous cells are prevented, and that way cancerous cells are destroyed. So what is happening here? Here what is happening that while the medicine is infused to the patient's body, it is not harming any part of the body, means healthy tissues are not being affected by this medicine. Still there are challenges. Yes, I have discussed something about the solution, not to disturb the healthy cells. Yes, in this case they are not disturbing the healthy cells, but still there are challenges in this field. Later in a separate video I will talk about the challenges. Okay, but you just keep in your mind that in near future, in almost all the diseases, in almost all types of diseases, we can find the use of such medicine, which is known as nanomedicine. Means targeted therapies are becoming possible with the help of such technology known as nanotechnology. Anyway, so this video was not to discuss about actually the breast cancer in detail, but to just give you an overall idea about the nanomedicine by taking the help of the by taking the example of breast cancer. Okay, breast cancer was just an example in this lecture or in this discussion. For any types of disease, doctors or the scientists are trying to find solution. Okay, anyway, so this was all about today's discussion, active targeting. Actually the topic was active targeting, and the example was what? Breast cancer. And aim is what? Aim is targeted drug delivery. Anyway, so this was all about today's topic. So this is the end of this video. Thank you for watching this video.